Probably because I didn't hit it for it to record. Oh, Lord. Okay, so this is our February team group chat for Scintillating Stars and Bluegrass Stars and whoever else wants to be on here, okay? And as y'all join me live on Facebook, if you would say something so that I can track who is on there. There we go. I can see some people now. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for getting on. All right, Missy, Anita. Hee hee. There you go. Okay. All right. So, and I am recording now for closed captioning, and I will upload that to YouTube later on tonight while Gary and I are watching television. If we can do that. At one point, we couldn't upload to YouTube and watch Hulu because it was all meeting, coming and going. Anyway, so the top sellers for this month so far are the Cheshire Cat, Spring Has Sprung, which is, if y'all could see my typos, you would, yeah, we'd be laughing. Spring Has Sprung is the scent of the month for March, okay? The Mini Fan Mint, that little dude is, we've sold several of those. That is so cute. Of course, it's in the whiff box for this month. So that'll be the other reason that it is in one of the top sellers, okay? Egg, egg press yourself the Easter egg that is the warmer of the month for next month that you can color. That's number 4. Fleur Gray, that is the new diffuser that we have, and I cannot tell you enough good about that. We have sold several of them. I don't know if I think I did a video, I don't remember, but the first event that we did this month, we had that there, and that gal, the promoter, is real big in her oils and diffusers, and she has I don't remember which one she's got from us. I think an Evolve diffuser, and she bought one of these the first day we were there. It was a 3-day show. She bought one, and she could not get over, she calls it the bucket, but the reservoir, how big it is and how much it holds, and it will go for longer than 25 hours because she, when our show was over, she went home and called me back and said, Carolyn, it's still going. And she had had it going the night before. So she was just beside herself. So she had her friend come over and she sold one of those for us. And anyway, market that because everybody loves that. It'll go for 25 hours and it shuts itself off, light and diffuser, when it runs out of water. Okay. Love Is All You Need is number 6. And we sold ours that we had at a show. We're All Mad Here. I love that. That is the bar from Alice in Wonderland, right? That is one of the top sellers. Strawberry Rose, which has been really good. I don't smell the rose, I smell the strawberry, and I love it. God is Great is number 9. And number 10 is Prickly Pear Agave. And at that show that we did, the first of the month, we had a gal came through. She found that Prickly Pear Agave. I did not sell any of that last year whatsoever, the last time. Last catalog, I guess. And, I mean, she bought everything. She ordered room sprays. Whatever I had it in, she wanted it or wanted to order it. And then I had a little girl here in town. She ordered it in the clips, the car bar clips. And so I'm anxious to see how that turns out for her. But that's the top 10, okay? I kind of threw in some extra stuff there, but that's the top 10 that for this week, okay? And I wanted to brag on Carly O'Neill and Tanner Wade. They certified by the end of January, and good job for them. They're working their business. World Tour starts this weekend in the U.S. I was trying to remember. I think Chuck said he was going to Tucson. Debbie Bowden from the home office is going to Boston. And I forget where, I can't even think of his name. But anyway, I forget where he said he was going. But you know how I'm talking about, the blonde-headed guy that's talks too much. Anyway, but they're all spreading out there, and there's one in Montreal, and they've already had World Tour in Australia. I didn't see anything on that because we were working a show, so I wasn't on Facebook watching it. Tonight is the ending on voting for Bring Back My Buddy. And everybody needs to get on there and vote for Stella so that our granddaughter, our youngest granddaughter, can get her a big Stella, okay? Otherwise, some of them were on there that we can, well, I guess they've just gone out, haven't they? They've just sold out. But anyway, there's a bunch on there, and you can only vote once a day. And it was, what, 3 days? So I haven't voted yet today. I need to do that. The product status list is something new that they've come up with at Scentsy, and it can be found in the news tab of your workstation. Yes, farm show. You guys, okay. All right, Carrie, Raleigh, way to go. That one. They said they had some bad weather going on there, right? Jason, thank you. Jason Harwood. Well, I don't have a brain, okay? But anyway, Jason, I don't know if he said something about Houston. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that one was this weekend or not. There's one in Orlando too, I think, because there were some people saying, "Oh, you're not coming there." Okay, so the product status list, it can be found in the news tab, and I know we've got all this new stuff going on with our news tab. It's actually not new anymore. It's been going on long enough. But what I do when I go on is, if I want to look at news or training or what's the other thing, marketing, whenever I bring up my homepage, I click on Scentsy Success, then I go down and click on whatever, and they are getting them where they're more date oriented. The newest is there. But you can find that product status list there in the news tab, okay? And I saw it today. Pretty neat. And they're telling you what date they should be available again, and they're also telling you what's sold out, okay? It's all on there. The agenda for Scentsy Family Reunion is available for us to see in the news tab as well. I ran across that a while ago. And it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday thing in Salt Lake City. I am going to yawn. I am so sorry. I get to talking and I yawn. But so there's some training that's going to go on Wednesday, I think. We were going in early for that. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I believe, are the dates on that in July. Like the 24th, somewhere in there. It's also Pioneer Days in Utah. So it's a big deal. It's a really big deal. All that'll be downtown. But anyway, we will make it. There should be lots of fun things to do, right? There's an FAQ regarding emails to your customers in the news tab and in the training tab. And I printed that off. Um, Three of the times that they say they will be three types of emails that they'll be sending directly to our customers on our behalf are the newsletter, the Making Sense newsletter, that goes out once a month, and it goes out like the second Wednesday now. And normally you can go in and personalize it, and I try to post when we can do that. You'll see that if it's where you can personalize it. They were reminding us this last time. And then something broke on the link to the catalog, so that totally screwed up everything. And I don't know about y'all, but I had people emailing me saying I can't get into the link for the catalog. Our customers were doing that. And so when they resent it, then it did not have where we had personalized it. A little bit of snow in North Carolina. I wish it was snow here. Hey, Tanner. Thanks for getting on. Let's see. Lisa. Okay. Hi, Evelyn. I see you on there. And Heather. Okay. Three kinds of emails. The Making Sense, Making Perfect Sense, customer newsletter. That's one time that they email them. Second time is on new products. And they're saying they're emailing specific customers to promote these new products or collections if it's based on what these people have bought before. So if you're putting your orders in, exactly what your customers are ordering by that customer name and adding their email address, they'll get this, okay? If not, it'll probably all come to you. Product updates, if there's something that's oversold or something that's delayed and they want to email the customer and let them know. But on all of those, the new products and the product update, they are going to email the consultant as well and let you know that they're sending them out. And there's a whole almost 2 pages of FAQ, okay, on emails. So if you're interested in that, you can look that up on your workstation, okay? Want to remind you, all the pictures that I post on our team page that I have confiscated from somewhere else, more than likely, because there's other consultants, those groups that we can get pictures from. But when I post those on our team page, I'm posting them for y'all to use. So you're more than welcome to download them. But be sure if you just share something that you see on my personal page, I don't care for you doing that, but 9 times out of 10, it's going to have my website, mine and Gary's website, and you don't need to share our website with your customers, okay? So, and I don't think you can take it off if you're just sharing it. So go ahead and right click on that picture and save it. Copy what I've typed if you want to. I don't care. But leave off our website that's at the end of it, okay? All right. And as I said last month, team building is our major focus for 2020. That's the only way our businesses can sustain for growing, okay? And so you want to recruit, you want to share the business. I've had 2 reach out to me from the shows we've done. So I'm hoping that comes to fruition. Actually, one of them met us years ago at a home and garden show that's coming up in Louisville, and she's going to be, they're military, they're going to be moving, and she wanted to hook up with somebody that works their business. So she was getting in touch with me, and I think she'll be signing up closer to time for them to move. I think's what she was going to do. Anyway, Team building is our major focus. And one way to build our teams is to offer that host join exclusive kit that is attached to every order that we send in. And Sharon, Warshaw, and I think Carrie, and some of them have been really, really concentrating on that. And hi, Mommy. She gets on there too. But they've been really, Sharon and her group, they've really been concentrating on sharing that host join kit, and they've gotten recruits. So we just need to remember that that's attached to every order we've got going in. You can offer that $59 deal, and I mean, they're the only thing they're not getting is the extra product that they can use. They're free and half price if they're the host or hostess of it, okay? And there's an Earn a Kit FAQ that I think is missing in the workstation now, but if you want it, I know I posted it to the team page. Hello. I know I posted it on the team page, okay? So you can go there and look at that. I actually, the 2 times that I used this, I had this booger out and I was going word for word down through there, okay, on getting it done right. So be sure and remember to use that, okay? I offered it to somebody today. All right, so now the other thing about growing our business is we need to have an action plan or a dream board or both. I've never done a dream board. It's all in my head what I want to do. I think some of our other directors have done that, and that's great. I need to clean rather than put something else together and put it out like that. But anyway, that's a whole nother bailiwick. But our action plan, you can find the action plan consultant worksheet in the training center on our workstation, and I urge you to print it off. It's 2 sheets, looks like this. There we go. That's the first one, okay? And then here's the second part. And we did this last year, but we need to do it every year when we're starting off the year, okay? Your business plan action sheet, your action plan is number 1, step 1 is build your belief statement. And before setting your goals and making an action plan, you have to know what you want out of your business and have the belief that you can achieve it. This is called a belief statement. Build your belief statement by answering the following. Where do you want to be and by when? Well, we still have the same action plan that we have had the last couple of years. We can see a difference, okay, from where we started. We want to build our Scentsy business back to be paid at title permanently, okay? And that is to be paid at Superstar Director, okay? And the way you do that, we'll get into that here, okay? But that's what we want to do, and every year I've said it, hopefully by the end of the year, if we have a really good fall, okay? Actually, the best time to build more directors would be in the spring, so that you have a really bang up fall and then you're secure for the next year, okay? But that's what we're still working toward. And I can see, if I were doing a graph, I can see the difference, okay? It's going back up. It's gradual. It gradually went down. It needs to gradually go back up. That's fine. We can do it. Okay, so then, where are you today? Well, today, we are Superstar Directors being paid at Star Director pay, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. We're not alone, okay? And I'm being totally transparent by telling you what we've got on our business plan, okay? What is the gap between where you are now and where you want to be? Our gap is we have one superstar director and one director on our team, in our group. That's ours, okay? We have one superstar director and we have two superstar directors, one star director, and I think probably 10 directors, maybe more. In our group, we do have more because of the Germans, how they've grown, okay? And if I'm boring y'all to tears, yeah, Carrie, whenever I said dream boards, you're the one I thought of, okay? So if you want to come back later with a picture of your dream board, that would be great. Anybody that wants to share their action plan or share their dream board, that would be great. So back to where we want to be. This is where we are and where we want to be. Our group wholesale volume is typically 150,000 to 200,000. We have the numbers, the money numbers for what Scentsy is wanting. Our team wholesale volume is consistently above 10,000, and thank you all so very much for all of you for everything you do. And but where we want to be to reach superstar director pay, we need two more first generation directors, and it could be anybody that's under us, that is working their team. If you've got a star or superstar consultant that has people, you have people in your downline, work it like you're a director, because that's what your goal is. That's what you're wanting to do, okay? But that's where we need to be on our action plan, okay? Step number 2, identify your goals in order to close the gap between where you are and where you want to be, or decide where to focus your efforts and goals. The best way to start is by setting SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they're relevant, and they're time bound. And so yeah, this is from 2018. And my SMART goal that I set, more than one, we wanted to add 2 more first generation directors, right? And we want to do it in 2020. And what we will do is we will recruit 1 to 2 new team members each month. That's our goal. And hopefully teach them to build their teams so that they can make director, okay? And I know that's a lot of yada yada, but if you'll go to your workstation and print this off, there we go. And if you need me to help you fill these out, like explain to you what the gap is and what your SMART goals should be, I'll be more than happy to sit down with you and do that, okay? But to create that action plan, your plan details need to be step by step what you want to do, and what will you do, what tools, resources will you use, what skills will you develop to help be more effective, and who will help you, and what challenge, obstacles should you prepare for. All of that's on here, okay? We have, in the past 2 years, we've done studies on how to recruit. Michelle and I did a book study last summer. Yeah, it was spring, summer. And before that, I did the compound effect. And all of those can be found on our YouTube channel, or a lot of them have been uploaded here on the team page. There's just a lot of information on our team page that would be helpful to you. Hi, Chuck Thompson. Bless. Oh, to get on here with me. Okay. But that's just in a nutshell. Like I said, if you've got an action plan made up, or when you do get it made up and would like to share it, please get on here and share it with us. And like Carrie has done the dream board, if you have a dream board or you want to make one once it's done, put it on here so we can share it with everybody. I think I mentioned last month that I wanted Sabrina Luer from Germany to share with us how they are so on fire over there, and there's a time difference, so I've got to get back with her. And she's got little ones too, and she's not real secure in that we can understand what she's saying, but she's got good English, so she can do that. And I've talked with another consultant about her online parties that she's doing, and so one of us will be talking about that. I've joined in on one of her parties with her, and but if somebody's got something you're doing that's really great that you want to share with us, please get on here and do it, because I know you all get tired of hearing me talk. Okay? And does anybody have any questions over anything that we've talked about, or anything else? Anything that might be more exciting than what I talked about? Okay? Nothing? I've bored you to tears. Okay, so Carrie's going to World Tour. I hope everybody can, that has one close by to them or close enough to them, that you have taken advantage of it. We'll be going to St. Louis, as I've lamented before, because as it turns out, I will not be able to go to Nashville at all. Gary will be gone out of town and coming back in on Saturday evening. So there was no way. Our daughter's going to help me with that show. And anyway, it is what it is. And it's in Nashville, and most of y'all are, our people that are close by are going to be there, but I hate it. Anyway, so don't forget to vote the last night for the Bring Back My Buddy, okay? And Carrie, please link up. Yes, Carrie Smith will be in Nashville, and please link up with her, okay? She's going to take care of us. Ain't that right? Okay? Misty, you're going to be down there. And Shanna, we'll see you in St. Louis, okay? So be sure, if you're on here live, say hello so I can enter you in the drawing, okay? And our next call, I'm going to move it to a Thursday night, and because I've got a lot going on that week in between, so it's going to be tentatively set for March the 19th at 8 p.m. Central. And don't hesitate to holler at us about if you need anything. As I was getting ready for this tonight, I got a call from a girl, and I think she lives in Iowa, with a big order. Yay! And then another one that had a problem with a warmer that she got today that was shipped directly to her. So anyway, Gary took care of that for me so I could get on here with y'all. But I will get off of here if we're all done. Heather, Dallas, here, revisit the stockyards. Yeah, that was a good reunion, wasn't it, Heather? Okay, if y'all don't have anything else, I'll get off of here and go eat me some supper. Okay, thanks so much. Bye-bye.